Dumfries and Galloway's COVID vaccination effort outlined. Hi everyone, welcome to AR News. They are closing in on 5 lakhs COVID vaccinations in Dumfries and Galloway over the past 2 years. The area has one of the highest rates of delivery in mainland Scotland. Hannah-based senior immunization nurse Jenny Nair has planned a significant part in carrying out that program across the region. She has not kept count of how many people she has vaccinated, but it runs to thousands. I have jabbed a fair few flock, but it put that way, she said. COVID shook up her life as an immunization nurse. We were a very small team of maybe about 15 to 20 people, she said. We work quietly behind the scenes, vaccinating children and elderly, everything from the cradle to the grave. We were a small that nobody really knew about us. We just got on with it and protected everybody. That was before it all kicked off, and the team was switched to carrying out COVID swabs tests in April 2020. I must admit we were absolutely petrified because of it scary. We didn't know what was expected really, she said. There were days when we just stood and we cried because we just thought, I don't want to come into work. I really don't. But we did. We came in and we saw some really poorly people driving up in cars, got them tested, and away they went. Of their normal work, only baby vaccinations carried on. Everything else was put on hold until the first COVID vaccines came out in December that year. Even that was scary times, said Jane. We weren't quite sure what to expect from this pfizer's vaccine because we were told you can't move it once you have mixed it up. You felt as if you had like a tickling time bomb in your hands, thinking I'd better not move that is that it was going to explode or something. She went out into care homes and then vaccinated centers and Mountain in Hill, in Dumfries, and the Newton Sports Center in Anna. Jane said it was great to be able to give out vaccines. That was brilliant, that was amazing. We just thought thank goodness for that because we are going to protect people, and as nurses, that's what you want to do, she said. You want to make people well, you want to keep them well, you want to make them feel safe. It was an absolute relief not only for us but I think for the general public as well to say thank goodness. We're actually going to see a light at the end of the tunnel. She moved from delivering vaccinations to overseeing the whole project, but reckons she must have administered thousands of injections over past 2 years. A team of 7 or 8 in Newton Sports Center would deal with about 400 people per day. On an average, we would probably do about 60 people a day. That was 5 days a week, so you would be doing, over 300 a week, she said. There's probably people that have done a lot more than me. As well as at the main centers, the team traveled across the areas to Canopy, Lago, Moffat, and Lochamben. She said people in Dumfries and Galloway had been great, although there were exceptions. You get people that come in that are quite argumentative, actually, she said. They come in and they say, I'm not having that vaccine. I try to explain to my patients this disease haven't gone away, your diphtheria, polio, whooping cough. It is just that we have protected ourselves against the worst of those symptoms. She said it was all about giving a positive message about vaccines and now encouraging people not to give in vaccines fatigue. A little jab in your arm to save your life, I don't think that's much to ask, she said. We are not asking you to run a marathon, we are just asking you to sit down, listen for us for a couple of minutes, get a jab and bye-bye. And thank you very much. She said that Scotland's response had been impressive. We have just stepped up and done it, and that's it, she said. It was just has been done. And that's a great attitude to have. It's very Scottish. Just on with it. Thank you.